Makeup companies create collections inspired by all kinds of things, nature and holidays, and now chicken wings. Why not?
Applebee's teaming up with a couple, I was worried about saying it, Winky Lux, to create lip gloss that are based on their wing sauces. They include Be My Honey Pepper and Honey Barbecue Tea. The saucy glosses are only available on their website.
They cost $18 for each one.
Wow.
$65 if you want to buy the whole Applebee's collection.
I mean, they got four.
Well, if you can't get fat from the lip gloss.
Justin knows Applebee's is where you go on a date night.
Yeah, it's his favorite restaurant.
He loves that song. So remember the song?
So is that like a spicy kiss then? I mean, does it?
Very
sweet
nice. Yeah, I like that. Or
I'm
a sour one.
Just asking for a friend.
Right?
Wow.
Anyway, of course, you know, a lot of activities back to school have already started right now.
Yep.
Football practice, band especially, you know, Pigskin and Classics coming up at the end of the month. But we decided to check out band practice, Fiona and I, with the Reagan High School band. Yes, I do
That
the
was
short
pretty
side.
heavy, Mike.
Oh, I think weighed a ton there. I'll tell you one thing. That is the hardest thing we've ever. This amazing what those kids can do out there on that field, marching
and in
band.
the heat as well.
Yep.
But if you want to stay fueled, we have some healthy snack options from registered dietitian Katie Bowen and some different ideas that you can do to kind of spruce up those healthy snacks.
That looks yummy. Okay, you know, sometimes after school care, you may not be the best thing, you know, good activity for the kids, but we've got a place over there on the northwest side, and boy, that's going to be stimulating the mind still, even after school.
Yes, different projects as you see there on the screen, and we have a team of recent graduates that are coming together with this book, Dale the Moose, and how it's giving back to a local nonprofit.
Yes, Stay Strong Foundation, which helps out little kids that are suffering, especially with childhood cancer. Okay, it is back to school, Spirit Week. Everybody's getting into the spirit. We want to see your upcoming spirit, but maybe old-time pictures.
Take us back. Yeah. Share those photos so we can share them on the show. That and more coming up on SA Live.
Some high-tech glasses aim to help the hard of hearing get real-time subtitles right in front of their eyes.
The smart glasses use augmented reality. They have to be plugged into a smartphone. Then users can pull up an app that displays speech that's turned into text, and that is displayed right on the lens.
The developer came up with the software after watching his grandfather become increasingly isolated as his hearing deteriorated. The technology is still being tested. Wow.
Love that.
Yep.
We are up to 95 already, 102. The forecast high today, 103 tomorrow on Thursday. So it's going to be a hot stretch here, but there are some rain chances, as we've been saying, Friday and Saturday. Nothing to get too excited about, but it is a little bit of a change. So there's that, guys.
Thank you, Justin, and thank you for watching the news at noon with us.
A lot to get excited about. SA Live starts right
now.
And today on SA Live, we share healthy back-to-school snacks from a local dietitian. That looked yummy.
And looking for childcare options, we chat with one center in town about their after-school programs.
And we have a local modern Latin music artist and doing an original performance for us.
Hey guys, this is Zelen Hart, and you are watching SA Live.
Hello and
Wonderful
happy-
voice.
Yes, she got us moving in the studio. Happy terrific Tuesday. I'm Jen Tobias Struski. Our back to school week continues.
Yes, indeed. And I'm Mike Osterhage.
Yes, and the fall semester hasn't officially started, right? But so many kids have already started practicing for their extracurricular activities, whether it's band, whether it's volleyball, just so many things already happening.
And of course, with the KSAT Pigskin Classic triple header football kicking off the season coming up, that's in about less than 4 weeks or
mark
so.
your calendar.
Coming up on the 27th there. The other guy decided to run away and join the band, or maybe try to join the band. We went over there as the Reagan marching band was practicing and see what it's like with these diligent students and how they do that on the field. Take a look.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry. Hi. Somebody help me, I can't see. Well, a big part of high school football, aside from all the action on the field, of course, is all the cheerleaders and the band.
Yes, and Greg White, band director at Reagan High School, joins us. And of course, the band behind us on the field right now practicing. Thanks for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay, what do you feel like playing in the big Pigskin Classic?
Well, we're so excited. We have all of our traditional music that we play every year, and then we're going to be having the opportunity to premiere our marching band production at halftime. Something that we work on starting now all the way through our season, which goes until the beginning of November, and the Pigskin Classic is going to be our first public performance of that show.
So you get to kick off the season at the Alamo Dome.
That's right, yeah. So normally we end our season at the Alamo Dome with the state marching band competition hosted by UIL. This is our first time starting the season in the Alamo Dome, a great opportunity for us to get in that space and just see what it feels like.
And actually, even though you go there for the state competitions, you haven't played at a football game that often.
No, only in my 12 years at Reagan, only one time in the playoffs have we gone to the Alamo Dome for a football game.
So what can you tell us about the performance?
So the first performance for us, it's not quite a practice because we take every performance very seriously, but it is a stepping stone as we continue to refine. We will check how we're doing, make sure the students respond appropriately and they're not getting overly nervous or reacting to the crowd. First time they've gotten live applause and all of that stuff. But it's just a great opportunity for us to get out there and do what we do.
When you come up with a new pattern, which I guess best way, how long does it take to learn that? Because it's just amazing to watch.
Sure, well, thank you. So it takes a while to create. Actually, one of my colleagues, Mason Daphne, writes our drill, where the students stand, and by state law, we're not allowed to start learning that until August 1st. So we have a very limited amount of time to be able to put that together. So what we're doing for the Pigskin Classic will be about 3.5 weeks in the making, and that's all that we get to create that production.
And of course, Reagan High School has been a part of some pretty big parades, right?
Yeah, so in 2019, we went to New York City for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then in New Year's of 2018, we were invited to perform in Pasadena in the Tournament of Roses Parade. Both amazing experiences. And then, of course, every other year, we march in the Battle of Flowers Parade in downtown San Antonio, something that's important to us.
Oh, that's always a great one. So any other plans for the future as far as other big parades like the
we'll be in the Battle of Flowers this year. And over our spring break in March, we'll be marching through the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. We're taking the kids on a trip, so that'll be great for us.
Oh,
very cool.
Sick. Disneyland, yes.
Prediction on the score of the game?
I think Reagan's going to win 28-14.
28-14, okay.
We'll see. Let it go.
Right in there? Okay, oh, right there, okay. And then...
You're natural. It looks good. Almost there.
Nope. Oh, I was thinking it's not too light or it's not too heavy, and then he let go. How do you see where you're going? I can't,
So the most important thing for us is when we say getting your feet in time. You're going to hear a metronome giving a click. Okay. And the most important thing is making sure that as you hear that click, your left foot hits on the first click, your right foot hits on the next click, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And there it is. 5,
so
6,
how
7,
do they know where to go?
So we write drill, which is our formations, the way that we move, and they are given a coordinate sheet, which tells them their location on the field. They know what their side-to-side coordinate is, whether they're on the 40-yard line or 3 steps outside the 20-yard line. Then they have a front-to-back coordinate, which references off of the front sideline or one of the hashes, and they know I stand right here for set 1 and right there for set 2.
See, we've been moved from the middle already. We haven't even done anything. They're sticking us on the side.
Hang on, I can't see. Okay.
Where am I?
Ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Now backwards. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3.
Whoops, forgot my drumming.
5, 6, 7, hold. 2, 3, 4. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give it up for new drummers down at the end.
I didn't drum a thing. I forgot to drum.
Okay, and then that was the easy one. Then they went about twice as fast. And then they did like 120 time or something like that. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that 87-pound
Yeah, I couldn't
10-ton
see
bass
you. It
drum.
looked like a talking drum on there.
And you can't see. But
How do
that's
they
the
do
thing. They
that?
go, here's your plan. Now, at this point, you're going to be over here. And then and they have to figure. I don't see how they do. That's amazing how they
Kudos
do
to
that.
them. Yeah, and all the
exactly.
marching bands in town. Wow, that's awesome. Did you have fun though?
Oh, it was great. Yeah. Hats off
Fiona
to those
got it
kids,
down,
though.
at least the marching part. For more information on Ronald Reagan High School Band, you can head over to SALive.com. You can click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen.
And of course, as he was talking about, a reminder, Ronald Reagan High School Marching Band is going to be playing at the KSAT 12 Pigskin Classic this month. And don't miss Reagan's football team at the KSAT Pigskin Classic, brought to you by San Antonio Area Chevy Dealers.
That's right. You see the teams there on your screen. Smithson Valley versus Reagan, Judson versus Johnson, Still versus Brennan. It's going to be a great time. And of course, all the halftime shows.
Yes, indeed. And Fiona and I are going to be down there on the field, kind of seeing what's going on at halftime right down there with some of the bands. You're going to be out and about
Running
in the
around,
stands as
having
well.
fun, yes.
All day long. Come and join us. And don't forget, tickets are available online at KSAT 12 and available at Las Palapas locations.
Yes, yes. You can watch on KSAT as well, KSAT.com.
And that's what's so great is all that wonderful school spirit,
Yes.
you know, and the bands and the cheerleaders and everybody in the stands there.
exciting.
And, you know, that's what's going to be coming up. But let's take a little trip down memory lane. How about some of your school spirit?
Yes, if you want to know or see some photos, what were you involved in? Do you have any old photos to share? Mike, what were you involved in?
Well, I was the football player and then involved in theater and what else? Ted, you've got some
think
things
we
that
have-
you've done with. What in the world did you do? Good Lord. Ted's been playing with Photoshop again.
Okay, our photographer Ted had some fun. Throwback photo. This is the hip hop club, okay?
And what else you got going on there, Ted? Anything? That's it. Okay, thank you very much. So.
Thanks for not including me in that. Yes, okay, we want to see your photos, not photoshopped, and we may share those a little later in the show.
You know, if you laugh at what he does, he'll
I
just
know.
keep doing
I'll
it.
stop.
So, all right, from after-school activities to some after-school snacks, make sure your kids are eating healthy and getting the proper energy they need for that long school day.
Still laughing. Okay, yes, Katie Bowen, a registered dietitian, is sharing these easy recipes. They don't even look healthy, but they are. Take a look. Back to school means back to the routine, and that includes all the after-school snacks. And today we get help from Katie Bowen, dietitian with the Chef program, which means, hello, Katie.
Hi, thank you for having me. So CHEF stands for Culinary Health Education for Families. We are all about getting kids in the kitchen, making some healthy and delicious food and some really great flavorful snacks.
I love that. And so already this looks amazing,
Oh, yes.
but we're starting with the apple nachos.
Apple nachos. So, you know, your regular take on nachos, making it a little bit healthier, a little more flavorful and sweeter. You know,
Okay.
savory
Add
can be
the
sweet. So we're gonna switch this up. You can add peanut butter, any kind of nut butter, almond butter, sunflower butter if you've got nut allergies.
All right, let me give this.
And yes,
Here we go,
warming
here we
this up in
go.
the microwave ahead of time definitely makes a big difference. And the nice thing, oh yes, the nice thing about this is it'll kind of settle down as we sprinkle things on top of it.
There we go.
But it is delicious.
I think my kids would have a blast
Oh,
making
yes.
these already.
This is definitely for kids. This is not something you're going to take to a party. But the gorgeous thing about this is it's lots of color. It's foods that kids already like, that they're already eating, and we're just adding some different flavor combinations.
So next we add, and you have a really good tip with the lemon.
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, a lot of kiddos, if they see that apple brown, they're not going to touch it. So you can dip the apples in like a 20% lemon to water solution. So just a little bit of lemon juice in it, or sprinkle some lemon juice on top if you don't mind the extra acid in there, and it helps everything from browning. So we're gonna add some mini chocolate chips. You can use bigger chocolate chips, whatever you prefer. Make some really fun colors. And of course, kiddos love chocolate. This is a great thing that kiddos can do themselves. Add some craisins, add some pumpkin seeds, really anything that you've got in your pantry.
Smells so good.
We're trying to add protein, add some great fruit, use at least 2 food groups in every snack is kind of the idea. Yes, and so then we make a really great yogurt dip. All we're gonna do is add honey to it. You take Greek yogurt, which is so rich in protein, so delicious. It already has a really nice fluffy texture.
Okay.
And then you can just whisk it together, whatever works, to make a really great dip. And so that's as simple as it is. Kids can make this. This is perfect for little hands. If you don't have a whisk, you can have a child use a fork, but it's so simple.
Now, if they prefer something else, you have another option here.
So another project you can have kiddos do is use these fun fruit and veggie cutters. They are so much fun. You can make some really great shapes out of this. So I'm gonna make rainbow fruit skewers. But this is so fun to just, any fruits that you have, kind of clean out the fridge. When you start to notice fruits maybe only have a couple days left, this is a great thing to do. So I'm gonna start building this, and I'm gonna have you we're gonna make a drizzle
dip,
for the top of this. So same yogurt base.
Okay.
Adding some honey, you can use the spoon or that.
The cute little one
the
over
little
here.
honeycomb if you need to. And so the idea is that you're just making a really simple skewer. You can add it in order, you can make some fun shapes. And so I love these little fruit cutters because I can take my watermelon or any kind of melon like this, come right in here, push down, and then my little poker, I just have the perfect little shape that comes out.
Oh, I love that. And I have a bunch of these too, so I'm gonna use this trip to get them.
So
to
you
eat
can
more
use these
fruit.
for veggies, for fruit. Little hands, work really great using these. If you have really young children, you can use what's called a skirkle. It is a circle skewer.
Look how cute it
Hops
is.
off, yes.
Oh
So
my goodness.
super fun.
Adorable.
Hops off, smaller hands can hold this, and then you don't have the pointy edge. You can also
Got it.
cut off the blood edge.
That's safer
blunt
for
edge
the
if you need
littles,
to.
right?
So much safer.
And this smells so good. Oh my goodness. With the cinnamon. It reminds me of
vanilla,
fall.
and
Already?
honey.
Too
That's
soon?
all you
No?
need. I'm ready for fall.
Me
This heat
too.
has been a little much.
Very easy. There's the finished product right there.
Exactly.
And you can try it with.
And then you can drizzle on top. You can add some chopped walnuts, whatever you'd like.
Beautiful. Katie, thank you so much. Where can people go for more recipes?
ChefSA.org.
And we have that website on SALive.com. Head over there for all these recipes. I think it's time for our snack, right? We're both moms.
Absolutely.
Let's dig in.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Katie. Yes, I love those little cookie cutters. You can use them for cheese. You can use them for anything really, just to kind of make it fun for the little ones.
And having stuff prepared like little shish kebabs there with that the honey yogurt dip,
Yes.
really, really good stuff.
You can even put that in their little bento lunch boxes if they want to take some fruit for lunch. Yeah. Okay. Lots of ideas.
When I Say Live continues with original music from this local Latin artist.
Plus, it's an after-school program that will keep kids engaged in learning and having fun until their parents get ready to pick them up. Stay tuned. With the school year coming back, busy parents may be on the lookout for an after-school option to keep their kids entertained and also learning before pickup time.
Yep, and the Children's Lighthouse at HELOTES is making it possible, and joining us to show us what projects the kids can work on is Ruth Rowland, who's the administrative assistant at Children's Lighthouse, and our creators over there, Hunter and Oakley. All right, and they are going to be building what? This guy?
They are going to build the same thing that we have right here, which is called Larry's Lookout Tower. What they're going to be using are mostly recycled materials, which is what our questing program, which is our after-school program that we have, that'll be coming up starting August the 22nd. This is where it's a kind of a combination of between scouting and what they call destination imagination. So their imaginations, they have various projects that they can pick and choose from. There's 5 individual ones, there's 5 solo, 5 team ones, and then 5 outdoor challenges that they can work together with and create.
Okay, and so now as far as Larry's Tower here, there's no instructions necessarily as to what they're going to be doing. It's kind of like build something.
Exactly. There's some general ideas of, you're given the list of materials to use, but there's not a particular picture or a set expectation of what it should look like. There again comes their imagination, which is all part of what we call STREAM, with the science, the technology, the engineering, the math, the reading, and whatnot, that keeps them engaged after school. They've just come from after school. We don't want to have to teach them more things. We want their imaginations to set free.
Well, but then a lot of times some people might say, well, let them just kind of, veg for a minute after school and kind of decompress. That happens there too?
That does happen too, because what we do is once they first come up, we pick up from 9 different elementary schools in the area. And so once they come into the classroom, which is actually called a questing studio, they're able to get a snack, and then they finish up with their homework if they have any. And then at that time, then they're allowed to go to what we call the questing challenges. And that's what this is, a questing challenge. Or if they don't want to, just not feeling it that particular day, then they can either go sit in the library and read. We also have a basketball net and hoops and stuff in the classroom. We have air hockey, we have ping pong. So there's other things to do other than getting on those tablets. We try to keep them off those tablets as much as possible, except for when it pertains to their homework, and then those are put away so that we want them engaged with one another, outside.
Or maybe just sitting down and coloring or something like that too. Okay.
Well, exactly, creating. Their art is part of this, so there's art challenges that they can do that, you know, we'll display in the classroom so that the parents can come see.
And you're located in Helotes.
We are in
people in that
Helotes.
area, you're aligned with the north side schedule, the 22nd, right?
Exactly, the 22nd, exactly.
And you have a deal for tuition?
We do have a deal with tuition for our after-schoolers right now. What it is if you're one of our new parents and new kiddos, we are waiving our registration fee, which can be up to a $100 fee. And then also too, throughout the year, once your kiddos are enrolled with us, if you refer other parents and other kiddos to us, then you get a free week of tuition. And you can do as many as you want to.
And the other nice thing too is if parents have to go to work early in the morning before pickup time, they drop them there, and then you take them to school, right?
Exactly. We're open from 6:30 to 6:30, so they can drop those kiddos off between 6:30 and 10 till 7, and then we will take them and drop them off to their individual elementary schools. Same thing in the afternoon. We pick them up at their pickup times and bring them back safely to our school.
And not just 5 days a week.
Not just 5 days a week. If you only want 3 days, or if you only want 2 days, we also have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday option, and also a Tuesday, Thursday option if you'd like.
Okay, how'd you do over
How's
there,
it
Oakley?
going?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Look at
Did you get
that.
the tower, and then you were getting ready to make that? Okay. Neat.
All right, and plenty
guys,
of
keep
programs.
working.
I know you have all the information on your website, and we have all of that as well. Right?
Perfect. Yes.
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 All right, for more information on the Children's Lighthouse in Helotes, head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan the QR code on your screen.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. All right, we have a local author and illustrator with a new book and supporting a great cause. All three of these folks just graduated from high school, and boy, are they really helping out the community.
Plus, how to shed unwanted inches off your waistline before the end of summer.
Are you looking to lose inches? Well, you can get started on your weight loss goals now and see results fast. No pain here at Innovative Lasers of Houston, San Antonio. We're at the Northwest Side location with CEO Laura Alexis. Hello.
Hello, hello.
All right, of course, we've got the star of the show right here.
That's right.
Tell us about the Zerona laser. You know, how does it work?
So it's very unique. It does not destroy the fat cells. It creates tiny microscopic tears into the fat cell. The content of the fat cells naturally seep into the lymphatic system through the process of urine and sweat. When that happens, bam, the results are immediate. Clients can expect to see 3 to 11 inches in just 2 weeks, typically half a pound to a pound per visit. Now, I want to add one more thing. The laser offers no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, and no cold. So come on in and relax and lose the weight.
Elizabeth Garza is going through their transformation program. All right, Elizabeth, how much weight have you lost and how is it changing your life?
I've lost about 28 pounds, almost 29 now, and it really has changed my health, my confidence. I'm able to do much more, wear much more, all kinds of things.
I mean, that's gotta feel so good, right? Okay, and what other weight loss methods, have you tried before?
Classic dieting, rigorous exercise, cardio. It just never seemed to make an impactful change that lasted.
So this is where you are seeing those results and you saw them pretty quickly, right?
Yes.
All right, so who noticed the new you first? Friends, family?
My dad.
Your dad? What did he say?
He said, well, you look like you've lost weight. You look a lot slimmer.
Now, the thing about Innovative Lasers of Houston, San Antonio is, you have a kind of whole team of cheerleaders, right, to help you along this journey. And you didn't come in alone, right?
No, I didn't. My mother was the one who found out about this through commercials and did her own research. She said, well, let's go together. We'll see if this is something that we want to do. And we just decided, we can support each other through this journey. We can go through this weight loss together.
So what would you say to someone at home thinking about trying this out?
you can do your research on Innovative Lasers of Houston and really see if it's something for you. I would really recommend it. It's very easy, and they offer a lot of various different things. Like they offer not just a laser, but a nutrition plan, and it's really just great.
Try the Zerona laser now at Innovative Lasers of Houston, San Antonio. Their transformation package is usually $2,400, but the first 100 callers will get it for half off. That's just $1,200. It includes 6 Zerona laser treatments, 6 Vibra gym sessions, and a customizable weight loss program. Plus, 1 week free when you mention SA Live. The number to call is 210-474-0096. And for more information, visit innovativelasersofhouston.com.
Oh, ya no queda nada que decir. Vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor.
Local Latin artist Zelen Hartz does a special performance of her new music for us.
Plus, they are young, but they are already doing great things. We speak to a recent high school graduate that's donating a portion of his book proceeds to a good cause. Welcome back to SA Live. As we continue our back to school week, we thought it would be important to highlight recent high school graduate that is already doing great things in our community.
Yes, indeed. And as you saw the name up there, local author Esteban Serrano. Illustrator is Annalisa Escamilla, and right in the middle, Noah Adams, and everybody's kind of sort of collaborating together. First of all, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so you wrote the book, and tell us what it's all about.
So it's about a moose. It's called Dale the Moose. I got the inspiration a couple months ago. I had written a short novel last year. It wasn't successful, so I was like, I should try to write a children's book. And I self-published it. I had the idea. I got the inspiration from an art museum of all things, a moose, and I put the most random name and attached the name to the moose, and voila, created Dale the Moose.
Wow, okay, and you're a graduate of Central Catholic, correct?
I just graduated this year, yes.
And then you teamed up with the nonprofit. Tell me about this connection here.
So we teamed up with Noah's Foundation. When I was at Central, I actually got to learn his story being the editor of the paper there at Central, so that's how I got to know him and his cause. And it was a very good cause, and I found out that he had a foundation that he was starting, and I was like, this is probably the perfect thing. You know, children's books, it's going to children who are dealing through tough times. We're donating 60% of the proceeds, by the way, of all sales of this book.
Mm-hmm. So when does the book finally get out to the public?
It's this Friday, August 5th, available online at barnesandnoble.com exclusively. And there's paperback and hardcover formats right now.
And then Saturday, you got a big event coming up, right?
Yes, sir. Saturday, August 6th, I have a kickball tournament. So it's the first outside hospital event that we're hosting for the kids. You know, our foundation, we work with all pediatric illnesses and pediatric cancers. So we're really excited to be able to, you know, give the kids some fun outside of the hospital.
Okay. What can you bring to the kids with the Stay Strong Foundation?
So Stay Strong Foundation, like I said, we gear towards pediatric illnesses, and as I just finished my treatment this past year, or a year ago, so I knew how their lifestyle was, and I wanted to like make it better for them, because there's some kids that are stuck in the hospitals over Halloween or Christmas or even Valentine's Day. So we started doing different drives. We started doing costume drives and toy drives and blanket drives, just to make their stay at the hospital a little bit more enjoyable. And we've really just geared it towards the kids and really just making their lives a little bit better.
And it's been 1 year, and you already did all that.
We're coming up a year, September 1st. That's when our organization started, and it's also the month for childhood cancer awareness, so it worked out great.
All right, when you see your illustrations in print like that, what's the feeling, Annalisa? Because they're cute and lovable. I mean, that's what comes to mind.
Oh, thank you. I really feel proud of myself, because I mean, I have to thank Esteban for writing like such a wonderful story that I know children will love for such a long time. But I just feel so proud about all the work that I put into it, and I'm just happy that other people will be able to see that type of work.
How would you describe coming up with these ideas, right? So you read the story and then you have to create these characters. What were you going for?
I was going for simplistic, but you know, memorable in case.
So cute.
Yeah.
And a great book that the kids could even read while they are perhaps at the hospital too, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
It's all
exactly.
And then any other events coming up after the kickball tournament?
After the kickball, I mean, we're always accepting sponsors. We have yearly drives. I mean, the costume, the toy drive, the blanket drive. I think those are going to be main staples for our foundation because the kids love it. They love getting toys. I mean, what kid doesn't?
Of course.
They love Halloween, so.
And more books in the work?
Hopefully. We'll be out at the kickball tournament on Saturday. Come and chat with Annalise and I.
Exactly.
All right, and pick up a copy of the book because it's available Friday.
Yes, for more information on the Stay Strong Foundation, you can head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link, or you can scan the QR code right there on your screen. Congrats on the book. Congrats on everything.
Yes, thank you all very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Perdí, oh, ya no queda nada que decir. Vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor.
Modern Latin musician Zaylin Hartz stopped by for a performance with her latest music. Welcome back to SA Live. We love featuring new local talent on our show. And joining me now is local musician Zaylin Hartz. She performs modern Latin music. Let me tell you, stuff that makes you move and feel something. Beautiful voice, by the way. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm so excited to be here.
Well, let's talk about your music. Who inspired you to want to become a singer?
Oh my goodness, so much inspiration. Well, as far as music is concerned, I look up to Karol G, Becky G, Rihanna, you know. My mom was definitely a big part in my music, so she is my biggest inspiration, I have to say that. You know, since I was little, she really pushed me, so above all, my mom is my inspiration.
Oh, she knew you had that gift, I'm sure, right?
Yes, she found out.
So sweet. And how long have you been singing?
Since I was 5 years old. I was 5 years old, yes. She got me into a competition at school and she took the wrong track and it was an instrumental and I just started singing.
Wow.
That's how it started. That's where it all began.
That's amazing. And you have a new song. Let's talk about that.
The song is titled Mentiras, and it just came out. It was released on July 8th, and it's available on Spotify, everywhere, YouTube. It's a really good song, and I'm so happy and excited that everybody actually liked it, because I was a little scared.
Well, I'm sure that's nerve-wracking, right?
Yes.
But it seems like you're doing what you love. What are the plans for the future?
Oh man, there's so many plans. I would like to continue to perform. I want to be back here.
Yes.
I want to
come back before you leave.
And I want to start booking gigs and stuff like that. I have another song coming out called Ábreme los ojos, and that's going to be released in September. I'm sorry.
September. Okay, we'll be on the lookout, and you're in for a treat because now you get to hear her sing. Thank you so much.
Todo empezó como un cuento, wow, en el momento perfecto, wow, como vela al viento, wow, 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 pa' mentir tenía talento, y pa' ti ya no soy la tonta que fui ayer, tus mensajes por DM no los quiero ver, porque no entiendes, siempre te dejo en visto, te sentías más listo, pero pa' ti fui mucha mujer, yo ya no sé qué es lo que vi, porque contigo mi tiempo perdí. Hoy ya no queda nada que decir. Vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Y es que contigo todo di, pero tú tenías que fingir. Lo siento, te lo buscaste, me traicionaste. Vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Hoy por ti mi corazón no late. Ese no secreto Illuminati. Yo con las shorties disfrutando en yate. Mami, tú te has vencido, que mate. Nunca, nunca te importó lo que sentía por dentro, porque solo fui para ti, baby, un pasatiempo. Saliste de mi vida en el mejor momento y ahora no disfrutas mi sexy movimiento. Por ti ya nada siento, todo se fue con el viento. No tener velo lamento, perdiste tu tiempo. Hoy por fin soy feliz al 100%. Y pa' ti ya no soy la tonta que fui ayer. Tus mensajes por DM no los quiero ver, porque no entiendes, siempre te dejo en visto. Te sentías más listo, pero pa' ti fui mucha mujer. Yo ya no sé qué es lo que vi, porque contigo mi tiempo perdí. Hoy ya no queda nada que decir. Vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Y es que contigo todo di, pero tú tenías tenías que fingir ir. Lo siento, te lo buscaste, me traicionaste, vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Artero, básico, destruyó algo íntimo, me utilizó, embustero, no puedo negar que me lastimó. Todo se fue con el viento, no tener velo lamento, perdiste tu tiempo, hoy por fin soy feliz al 100% y pa' ti ya no soy la tonta que fui ayer. Tus mensajes por DM no los quiero ver, porque no entiendes, siempre te dejo en visto, te sentías más listo, pero pa' ti fui mucha mujer. Yo ya no sé qué es lo que vi, porque contigo mi tiempo perdí. Hoy ya no queda nada que decir, vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Y es que contigo todo di, pero tú tenías que fingir ir. Lo siento, te lo buscaste, me traicionaste, vete lejos, yo ya estoy mejor sin ti. Yeah, Alex Rowe. Nah.
Thank you so much. For more information on Zillion Hearts, you can head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan the QR code on your screen.
Ábreme los ojos de esta fantasía, un cuento de hadas creí que.
And we get an encore performance from Zillion. It's another original song after the break. Local modern Latin artist Zillion Hearts decided to give us one more encore performance.
Our lucky day. Take it away, Zillion.
Te esperé y me lo imaginé, ver tu sonrisa que aún me enamora. En un segundo olvido todo el daño que tus mentiras me han ocasionado. Ábreme los ojos de esta fantasía, un cuento de hadas creí que existía. Tarde o temprano tú te darás cuenta que solo yo era la que te quería. Y dicen que el tiempo cura las heridas, tendría que sacarte de mi vida, pero ¿qué hago si mi cuerpo es tuyo? Te entregué todo sin ver en lo que consistía. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuerda todo el cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo de ti, solo te pido, si es que puedes, olvídate de mí. La dopamina solo tú me la das, viajemos a Cali, yo voy donde tú vas. Si tú me quieres, yo te quiero más. Tratemos esto con fragilidad. Ante sus ojos yo seré la otra, pero en tus ojos el amor se nota. No es necesario firmar una hoja que con el tiempo se acaba y se arroja. Lo que siento por ti no me lo esperaba. Contigo siento todo y no me falta nada. Haciendo el amor esa primera noche, de risas a besos noche tras noche. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuérdate el cariño.
Beautiful voice. All right, tomorrow on SA Live, want to get students excited about back to school? Talk about food, how you and the kids can make these easy, fun, and tasty after-school snack recipes.
Plus, wild cheetahs find a brand new home in South Texas, where you can see them in this one-of-a-kind experience. Tomorrow, right here at 1 o'clock on SA Live.
We hope you had a great show today.
Yes, and we
had a great show. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yes, more music from Zillion Hearts. Take it away.
Te esperé y me lo imaginé. Ver tu sonrisa que aún me enamora. En un segundo olvido todo el daño que tus mentiras me han ocasionado. Ábreme los ojos de esta fantasía. Un cuento de hadas creí que existía. Tarde o temprano tú te darás cuenta que solo yo era la que te quería. Y dicen que el tiempo cura las heridas. Tendría que sacarte de mi vida. Pero ¿qué hago si mi cuerpo es tuyo? Te entregué todo sin ver en lo que consistía. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuerda todo el cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo de ti. Solo te pido, si es que puedes, olvídate de mí. La dopamina solo tú me la das. Viajemos a Cali, yo voy donde tú vas. Si tú me quieres, yo te quiero más. Tratemos esto con fragilidad. Ante sus ojos yo seré la otra, pero en tus ojos el amor se nota. No es necesario firmar una hoja que con el tiempo se acaba y se arroja. Lo que siento por ti no me lo esperaba. Contigo siento todo y no me falta nada. Haciendo el amor esa primera noche, de risas a besos noche tras noche. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuerda todo el cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo.